So you're thinking of moving to Kansas City and the surrounding areas like Gardner, Kansas, but you've got some questions. You want to know about the area. What does the housing prices compare to like the East Coast or the West Coast or another big city? How are the prices if you're moving from other parts of Kansas or Missouri? And how are their neighborhoods and especially the schools? You know, what's there to do in Gardner? And so in this video today, we're going to talk about that. We're actually going to give you a neighborhood tour of Gardner, Kansas. We're going to show you some neighborhoods and show you some different price point of homes. And so that way you can get see what may fit within your budget and get a good sense of what it's like to live here in Gardner, Kansas. We'll show you a $400,000, a $600,000, and a $900,000 home and the neighborhoods that they're in. Plus, I'm going to give you some bonus areas of what it looks like living in Gardner, Kansas. So stick around till the very end. You definitely don't want to miss that. And we're going to get after it right now. And if this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Kansas City and the surrounding areas like Gardner, Kansas, then make sure that you subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Gardner, Kansas. Hello, my name is Jimmy Zell. My wife Nikki and I are with the Living in Kansas City team, and we get phone calls, text messages, and emails every single day from people just like you and you and you. And so whether you're going to move in 7 days or 7 months, feel free to reach out to us, as all of our contact information is in the description box below. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Gardner, Kansas. And so let's go ahead and jump into our video today and give you a tour of the neighborhoods. Now, before we hop in my car and take a tour of the neighborhoods, I want to welcome you to Celebration Park, one of Gardner's largest and most popular outdoor spaces. If you're thinking of moving to Gardner, this park will likely be part of your daily life. And once you see everything it has to offer, it's easy to see why. You know, from the wide open fields, walking trails, the playgrounds, the beautiful lake behind me, this park really has something for everyone. This 83-acre park is the perfect place to spend a weekend afternoon. I mean, imagine bringing your kids here to burn off some energy on the playground or enjoying a morning jog around the trails. You know, Celebration Park is more than just a park. It's a community hub where you'll see families gathering, kids playing, and soccer, the fields and the neighbors all catching up, while they take in this beautiful scenery, this beautiful scenery behind me. And over here, we also have, of course, the Celebration Park, sports complex, all the different fields. And so the complex hosts everything from youth soccer leagues to baseball games. There you go, you can see that. And so if your kids are into sports, you'll be spending a lot of time here. The fields are well maintained and the facilities are top notch, making this complex a real draw for families, that live in the area. I mean, you can really feel the sense of community when you see all the families cheering on their kids from the sidelines. I mean, it's a place where people come together, and it just adds to the overall family-friendly vibe that Gardner is known for. So whether you're an athlete, a parent, or just love being outside, Celebration Park and its sports complex have something to offer everyone. I'm going to drive around so you guys can get a view of some of the sports complex, or some of the fields. And so we'll hop in my car and do that, and I'll give you guys a little bit of some shots of that. So that's just a little glimpse of Celebration Park, just one of the many things that makes living in Gardner so appealing. The combination of outdoor activities, community spirit, and great facilities really shows why Gardner is such a great place to live. Now, we're going to hop in the car, head over to our first house, and first house in the neighborhood on this tour. I'm really excited to show you what life could be like here in Gardner. And so make sure you stick around. Let's go check out all these homes and have a good time doing it as well. We'll see you let's hop in my car and we'll go do that now. All right, we're at our first stop here in Gardner, Kansas, and I was pulling into the neighborhood. What was cool is because this particular neighborhood, your kids can just walk to the elementary school as well as the high school at Gardner Edgerton High School. And so this home here, we're coming in at $449,900. This is our first stop. Today we'll do a $400,000, a $600,000, and a $900,000 home. But a couple things about this home, everybody. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage, as you can see. And actually, this home was built in 2007, so that puts it about 17 years old. The total square foot on this one is 2,542, and so you've got a really nice home here. And for anyone that's looking, for total square foot, that puts it about $177 per square foot. And like I said, one of the things too about these kind of neighborhoods is the way Gardner is situated is like this particular one. You can actually, your kids can just walk to school. And this particular neighborhood also doesn't have any HOA, so that's awesome. But you can see here, this particular home, we'll put some shots of the inside of it as well. This just gives you an idea of what a $400,000 home looks like. What's great about Gardner, just too, is that the schools are highly rated. As a matter of fact, one of my friends actually taught at the middle school until he retired. Now he's down in Arizona. You've got not too far from here. Actually, I was just at Celebration Park, doing some filming there. And so, just this gives you an idea where the neighborhoods are starting out at $449,000. And so, you're getting a lot of home here, versus some of the areas inside of Kansas City that we do, Overland Park, Leawood. And so, yeah, $177 per square foot. And a home that has 2,500 square feet. So some of you that are coming from the bigger cities, this is really great because you actually get so much more home here. And so you can see here, you've got a 16, 20-year-old neighborhood. You can see down the street, the trees are starting to mature. Today's trash day, so sorry about that. And some people, of course, have trash service, as you can see, with different companies. But anyways, you've got sidewalks. Most of the homes here are 2- and 3-car garages, and of course, they do a good job of taking care of the neighborhoods here in Gardner as well. And so you always get that out here in the subdivisions, especially out in Johnson County. And so, anyways, that's our first home. Enjoy the pictures of the inside of this one, and let's hop in the car and we'll go to our second stop. All right, we are at our second stop here in Gardner, Kansas, and this home actually sits on the lake, Gardner Lake, and so this is really cool for you all to be able to see this one. If you're into the lake life, we actually used to live on down at the Lake of the Ozarks, and man, it's just always a lot of fun. And so anyways, I want to share with you guys, this home here comes in, this is our $600,000 home, $625,000. It's a 2-story A-frame, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Now this one was built in 2003, and so it's 21 years old. Total square foot on this one is 2,850, and so it's a little bit different comp here because it does sit on the lake. So this puts it at $223 per square foot, and so if you're someone that desires that lake life, this is definitely going to be a great spot for you. You can see with the behind me, the lake is behind me. You can just see imagine waking up every day in this home, drinking your coffee, and you've got the lake views here. And one thing about Gardner Lake too, everybody, is that you can have motorized boats here. So that's really good because some lakes, are a little smaller. So because you're south Johnson County, you have Gardner Lake, and then also you can go down to Hillsdale Lake as well. So that's kind of another bigger lake that people go to. But if you're living here, you can just go out and play every single day. So you've got this home here. One of the things about Gardner is that it's just a growing area. Like I've mentioned, one of the fastest growing city in Kansas City. Lots of job opportunities that are starting to, that are happening out in Gardner. But then even then, a lot of people can get jobs at Olathe, Overland Park, some of the bigger suburbs. And then, of course, you've got the ability to, hop on the highway and hit if you have to work downtown. So you can still be out, like I said, 30 minutes out and then go all the way downtown. And so, you know, this is I just want to show you something in the $600,000 price range, plus on the lake, and so that's you know, gives you some different, you know, different ideas of what's happening here. So what I'll do now is let me hop back in the car and show you guys a little bit of the lake, and then we'll head over to our third home, right? All right, we're at our final stop here in Gardner, Kansas on our neighborhood tour, and I wanted to stop and show you guys this one actually comes in at $995, so it's just under $1 million. So a lot of, you know, some of you might be asking, you know, what is like, are there any estate homes, or are there any $1 million homes in Gardner, Kansas? And absolutely there is. As I was going through the neighborhood, this particular subdivision actually has some lots available for custom built homes and things like that. So this one actually comes in at $995,000 here in Gardner, Kansas. So we showed you a $300,000, a $600,000, and now a $900,000 home, as you can see behind me. We'll start putting the pictures up for you, because this one is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, a 3-car garage. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Built in 2007, so it puts it about 17 years old. And so this neighborhood, as you can kind of tell, like some of the ones that we saw earlier, 16 to 20 years old neighborhood, you know, and so this particular home has 4,448 total square feet, and it actually has a pool in it, as you can see the pictures of it. So this puts this particular house at $224 per square foot. But you're also getting a much bigger lot. I mean, these homes, these estate homes in this particular neighborhood especially. And so just a gorgeous home. You can see from the pictures on the inside as well as the exterior, you know, just an absolutely gorgeous home. And then of course you can just tell by the neighborhood as well, just a really beautiful, you know, subdivision, well taken care of. A little bit more privacy out here, especially as you start to get into these upper homes. You've probably, if you've watched any of our videos on our other channels, especially when we start to get to those 900s and up, you know, you're going to have some really nice homes and also some incredible neighborhoods. So yes, in Kansas City, if you don't know, or even in Gardner, Kansas, yes, we have those kind of homes here. And so one of the things about this particular subdivision, it's really close to the highway. I mean, the good thing about Gardner is that you've got the proximity to the highways, which then gets you, you know, into the city. The great thing about Gardner is that you can live like outside, about, you know, 30 minutes outside of the city, you know, and then basically just jump on the highway and you're downtown Kansas City for all of that. If you want to get into, you know, a little bit more of the hustle and bustle, more of that live, you know, a lot of the, you know, big things that are happening inside the city. But Gardner has plenty of things to do. You know, once again, it's one of the fastest growing cities in all of the metro. Actually, it's ranked the fastest growing city. And so, you know, this is just a great hotspot for people to move to. And so love, you know, when we get a chance to show you guys some of these homes that are, you know, in the 900,000 and up range. This one again at 995. And so, you know, absolutely gorgeous home. So that's the end of our tour. You know, what we'll do is we'll hop back in the car, give you guys a little bit more tour of the neighborhood, and so you guys can kind of see what the neighborhood looks like as well. All right, so we're at the Gardner Aquatic Center, and as you can see behind me, it's actually closed for the season, where at the time of this filming, it's actually the fall now, and the kids are all back in school, and it's starting to get a little chilly as I got my, you know, long sleeve on today. But one of the things I want to share with you guys is that, you know, just imagine this aquatic center. I mean, it's a true summer hotspot for families living here in Gardner. And so whether you're a long time swimmer or just looking for fun way to cool off during those hot Kansas days that we have, the Aquatic Center offers something for everyone. And today I'm going to show you why this place is a must visit if you're considering making Gardner your home. We'll show you some clips of the kids playing and the water slides and things like that. But first off, the center actually offers multiple pools, zero entry, a leisure pool that's perfect for families with young kids, to the lap pool for the serious swimmer. And let's not forget about the huge water slides behind me. As you can see, I mean, you can literally spend the entire day here enjoying all the water attractions that the Aquatic Center offers. One of the great things about the Gardner Aquatic Center also is that members have lots of options. Residents can join for just a summer pass, gives you unlimited access to the facilities. So whether you want to swim laps or just cool off in the leisure pool or simply just relax poolside, they offer special discounted rates for families, making it even more affordable for the people that live here. You got lounging chairs, you can get food here, snacks, plus the Aquatic Center hosts a variety of special events throughout the summer as well. They've got dive-in movie nights where your whole entire family can watch a movie from the comfort of the pool. That's pretty cool. As well as swim meets, family swim parties. It's just a great way to meet the neighbors that live here in Gardner and really connect with the community. And so if your little ones want to improve their swimming schools, they offer swim lessons for all the different ages. It's all part of this family-friendly environment that makes Gardner such a wonderful place to live. And so whether you're here for a day of fun, attending a community event, or making it part of your weekly routine, the Gardner Aquatic Center is really just a fantastic place for both relaxation and recreation. And so now that you've had a chance to look at this amazing spot, we're gonna go hop back into my car and head back to the office for a quick recap on everything that we've seen today. So let's hop in the car, let's go. All right, I hope you enjoyed this tour of Gardner, Kansas and its neighborhoods. If you're considering moving here or just want more information, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can call us, text us, send us an email, or even schedule a one-on-one Zoom with Nikki and I. Make sure to subscribe for more neighborhood tours, real estate insights, and also what's happening in Kansas City. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you live in Gardner, we'd love to hear from you. If you'd like for us to highlight any of the neighborhoods or in the future, or let us know what you like about Gardner. Drop them in the comments so others can see it as well, so they get a better idea and understanding of what's happening in Gardner. So whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Gardner, Kansas, or any of the areas around Kansas City. Give us a call, send us a text, email us, or schedule that Zoom. All of our information is in that description box below. Remember, our wish for you is that your buying or selling process is seamless so that you can focus on creating those memories for yourself and your family, and that you love living in Kansas City and the surrounding areas like Gardner, Kansas as much as we do. And until then, we hope to see you around town.